Kylian Mbappe is off to a great start this season. Today, he just scored a hat trick in the Champions League, which means in 2 games he has 5 goals, and in La Liga, in 7 games, he has 8 goals, which makes him the fastest. In the Champions League, it makes him the fastest player to 60 goals, just behind Lewandowski and Messi. I wonder between him and Haaland who's going to have the most goals at the end of the season. I mean, at this rate, I think he might beat Haaland, but I don't think Haaland is going to be far off. It's another week and it's another defeat for Manchester United, as this weekend they took on Brentford, and it seems like United cannot put 2 games back-to-back wins. I mean, last weekend they got saved when Chelsea had a red card. This weekend it was up to them to play, and the fact that played, the fact that Amri subbed off his left backs, his center. I mean, he does well. This well, set, he doesn't. I don't know. I don't know how to call his defense. 3 center backs, 1 center. I don't know, but his system is not working, and he refused to change or refused to adapt. And now teams, since they already know he's not going to change system, they've learned how to play the system and how to win. So this weekend they lost 3-1 to Bradford. I mean, he don't want to change the system. That's what is going to happen. Chelsea seems to be addicted to red cards. I mean, come on. Second week where Chelsea are playing with 10 men again. I mean, this Chelsea found themselves playing with 10 men this weekend when Chalabaha got a red card and he was sent off, and Brighton took advantage as Welbeck scored 2 goals to give Brighton a 3-1 win over Chelsea. And Enzo, I don't know what Enzo was trying to do with his subs again. Last week, last week he did a panic sub. This week, I don't even know what he was trying to do. I can't really explain it. Liverpool found themselves testing their own medicine when they face Crystal Palace. This season so far, Liverpool has been known as the last minute goal king. Every game they have played, they have scored in the last minute to win the game. But now the tables have turned, as when they faced Crystal Palace, they found themselves drawn 1-1 at the 90th minute. But in the added time, Ketley scored the goal that will give Crystal Palace a 2-1 win over Liverpool, meaning Liverpool finally knows how it feels to lose at the last minute. And speaking of last minute goal, the Tottenham Spurs almost gave Wolves their first win of the season until almost gave Wolves their first win of the season until in the added minute when when Falafina got an equalizer in the added minutes to equalize the game, ending the game ending in draw with 1-1. And I think this was a weekend of late goals because Arsenal took on Newcastle at St James in a place where Arsenal don't perform very well. So, but when it comes to attack, Arsenal did what they had to do, with Mourinho getting the first goal and Big Gabi coming in again in the added minute where he scored the header, header. I've been speaking head pause. Aye. Big Gabi got us the second goal to give Arsenal a win over Newcastle, meaning now they're only 2 points behind Liverpool. So, and in all the news, after a horrible start to the season, West Ham have finally sacked their manager, Graham Potter, and hired Nuno Espirito. Will he be a good fit for West Ham? I'm not sure, but he did perform very well when he was at Nottingham Forest. So more power to him. Let's see if he will be able to advance West Ham. I mean, they did tie with Everton yesterday when they played, so maybe that's on to a great start because them boys lost like I think West Ham lost almost all their games and they only won one against forgot who it was, but they have not had a good season. That's all the news today. Until another time, peace.